What's up? What's up?
Hi guys,
It is Ayla,
and Shonda D.
and this is Sugar Baker
Woo
Radio.
woo,
Woo!
episode 2.
Here we go. So we wanted to know, anybody wants to send us some merchandise or want us to shout you out or anything like that, hit us up in the DMs and
Yes,
let us know how we can help you. We're trying to build each other up, and it's Black Lives Matter at the end of the day.
definitely.
And us being some black queens, we gotta stay on top of this. We gotta stay on top of this and stick together,
Right.
Stick together.
We definitely want to show black businesses some love. That's why we, use services like Tidal and put our playlist on applications like that versus Spotify or
Apple
whatever.
Music or whatever, yeah.
Because it's black owned. So yeah, we definitely want to support black businesses. So if you have anything that you want us to shout out or merchandise that you want us to wear, post, send links to, just let us know. Hit us up in the DM or just let us know.
Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to build like a big black coalition, just full of all types of things. Somebody,
we need banks,
black, yes,
black
schools.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's all about educating each other and educating our children and letting them know you can build things yourself and build yourself up.
Exactly.
And we're not going to let anything deter us from what we are here to do. So
right, you can't let them knock us off the agenda.
Not at all. So I have a couple of shout outs I want to do first. First is my girl Ava from Monroe, where I'm from, Monroe, Georgia. Anytime I pull up, she ready to retwist my dreads, my locks, man. Bomb. She got this steam thing. Oh my God. My scalp be feeling renewed and everything. So you can follow her on her IG. It's a little style hair and beauty. She does sew-ins, silk presses, ponytails, micro links, custom wigs. She does natural styles, of course, locks, starter locks. She does some braid styles. She also makes handmade waist beads.
Oh,
You see the waist beads. Yes. So I got a couple of them trying to get my waist right. I want my waist so small it can hide behind a tree and you can't find me. I don't know where I'm gonna get this waist from, but
we're working on
it.
It's coming.
And the waist beads help because they help. They stretch with you, and if it get too tight, it's gonna pinch your skin, and that hurts.
That don't feel good.
It doesn't. So then you cut back on the food so you can go to a smaller waist beads. So
and ladies, of course, coming out of this quarantine, we gonna need our hair right.
Girl,
so lace wigs, custom wigs, you're gonna need it.
Yes. And I also want to shout out my girl Diamond. She's in Atlanta. She has her business, eye candy lashes. She has 3D mink lashes. She does local delivery as well as shipping is fast. My girl got those beautiful, they like sachet off your eye. I don't know, sachet. You can't see me, but I'm up here sashaying with my eyelashes. So you know what I'm saying? Just let's support each other, y'all. Let's support each other.
Let's build each other up. Support.
So we're gonna talk about last week's episode of Insecure. Man, listen.
Neither one of us was ready for that.
No.
Neither one of us was ready for that.
No, not at all. I was like, okay, Issa Lawrence.
Right.
I mean, I feel like this is what we've been waiting for. And she knew it.
It's what's been the build up to.
Yes. And she knew it, and she was like, I'm going to write it. I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
No, girl, I ain't going to do it. I did it. Yeah. I did it. She did that.
Right.
And they were talking about happiness and what makes them happy. And that got me to thinking, like, what makes me happy?
Mm-hmm.
What makes you happy?
I can honestly say what makes me happy is good music,
Yes.
good food,
Yes.
and some good sleep.
That is.
Some good sleep.
Yes.
If I am rested, I can get so much accomplished.
But when
I'm tired,
girl,
don't call me.
please.
Don't look for me. Don't ask
Resting.
me.
RBF.
Do not disturb. In full
I mean, I have that on there every day, but it's a little rougher when I have no sleep.
Right. Plus, you just feel better when you're
Yes.
rested, mentally, physically, emotionally. You just feel better when you get some good rest.
Also, kind of like detaching yourself a little bit from social media.
Right.
Sometimes that kind of, I don't know, I guess I give myself challenges like, how long can I not post something or look at something, and I feel like if I can accomplish that thing, then I can accomplish something else that I want. And sometimes you have to detach yourself away from those just to find your happiness, because you're always looking at stuff and you're thinking, oh, if I had that, then I would be super happy. And then you work and you get it, and then you're not feeling happy about it. You're still not happy about it. So it's kind of like soul searching deep within yourself to find literally what makes you happy. I mean, it's sad. Well, it's not sad to say. It's a good thing. Like, you have to dig deep and end up almost broke, busted, and disgusted.
Right.
Because that's where I was.
That's true.
and that was a level of, at the time, thinking before that, in a relationship, like, oh, if I have this, or if he does this, that's going to make me happy.
Right.
No, sis. No. That does not make you happy.
Yeah. And it got to come from you.
It has to come from you. Nobody or nothing or anything can give you the happiness that you want to obtain.
You can't make somebody else happy if you're not happy.
Exactly.
So you got to be able to find your own happiness, find your inner peace, dig deep within yourself. You're going to reach some ugly parts.
Yes.
And it's going to be ugly, crying,
Mary
nasty.
J. Blige in the mirror.
Not running nasty. It's going to be nasty.
Yes.
But that's what you have to do to get there.
Yes.
And once you find it, like once you get there and you go through all the hard parts where you really have to depend on God.
Yes. At the end of the day. And that's one thing. That's a testimony for myself.
Yeah.
If I had not depended on God at that time, I wouldn't be at the place that I am now.
Right.
Like, I am a total and firm believer that all things are possible through Christ.
That's true.
All things. Sorry, guys. I had to pause for a second. I'm thinking I had the mute button on the whole time. But no, we back. Back good and running. We're back. But yes, all things are possible through God. And He has definitely opened my eyes and placed discernment. And I was able to make the right decisions for myself that I needed to make, because I don't know what I was dependent on.
Right.
Sometimes I look back on the relationships that I was in, like, was I smoking crack?
What was it?
I had to been smoking crack.
How can I not see this?
Right. Why didn't I see this? Why didn't I see this?
Right.
Why didn't I listen to my mama? Because my mama tried to tell me. I even had friends try to tell me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's true.
It's true.
You have people around you that will, first of all, you can see some signs.
Yeah, you can.
Like, not even
some of them I did, and I ignored them.
Right. Not even depending on nobody else to tell you. You can see some signs of some toxic traits.
Agreed.
But we choose to ignore them because we think a lot of times that we can change these people and make them into who we want them to be and how we want them to be, and it don't work like that.
Nope. Because if it walks like a duck, talk like a duck. 9 times
Guess what?
10, it's a duck. Duck you. You big ducky. All this ducking stuff in here. Yes. And it's Right. So you have to I had to learn how to take accountability and responsibility for the things that I placed into my life. And I had to take a step back and look, hey, you decision. you made that bed, now you gotta lie in it. And I
Right.
had to lie in it. And I think being that, you know, down and kind of that vulnerable feeling, you don't want to do anything.
Right.
You kind of feel depressed, you feel bad, then you have remorse, and you shame, guilt, anger, hurt, deceit, like you have it all. And you're entitled to every last one of those emotions.
Right. You got to go through them.
You got to go through them.
It's like the stages of grief.
Yes.
Like you got to go through them.
You have to go through
someone, regardless of whatever it is. Like you may not have lost them in a physical sense, but you lost someone.
Yes.
Like you, especially somebody, if it was somebody that you were truly building with, you know, truly working towards having something with, then you lose them. So yeah, it's like the stages of grief. You got to go through each stage, but at the end of the day, you're going to come out on the other side.
You really are. Because, I mean, I went through all shades of Beyonce. Right. I was, you know, upgrade you. And then you go from that to ring the alarm. Women do it. Yes. Exactly. And then you go, I ain't sorry. To
right.
I'm a... Who run the world? Like, exactly. I went through all those phases of Beyonce.
Right.
My name is Beyonce Giselle Knowles. The fourth, Carter, Blue Ivy.
All of them.
All of them, girl. All of them. But it's rough. It's rough. And my biggest thing was just trying to clear my head, I think, after. Yeah.
Like, which can take a lot of time.
It can take a lot of time.
Just to clear your head, just to have your space and your time by yourself.
Yes. And you be surprised. Like you can really real life have conversations with God. I found myself, I had a conversation with God. And God talks to you like a regular person. There's no this is God. No.
There's no light. You're not gonna see a shining light. You just gonna, you know.
You just gonna know, because he literally told me, "You got one day to cry." That's it. Get up. You starting your clinicals. Get yourself together.
Yeah.
You on for it. I got a bigger plan, a bigger purpose for you.
That's true.
And that's how he placed you into my life. And me into your life.
That's how we came to know each other.
We did.
And that's why you feel like some relationships and friendships are destiny.
Yes.
Because it don't happen by mistake.
Nope.
It happens on purpose. So, speaking of relationships, we have a question.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Someone asked, when starting a new relationship, do you look for the same qualities that you had with your ex that made you happy, or do you just appreciate the new qualities in your new relationship?
Okay. I appreciate the new qualities because obviously I needed glasses, 3D glasses, a new eyeball, night vision eye drops, because obviously I wasn't seeing something inside, because literally it was like going from the boom the same person. It was just a squared to the fourth power and divided.
Right.
Yes. So no, I didn't. I went, of course you go for your normals that you're looking for in a relationship. The basic qualities that I just stability. And that means financially, emotionally.
Right. Because emotional stability matters.
Yes. It does. It really does. And it's you have to go for qualities that you want, and write a list. I wrote a list. I went on a fast and I wrote a list of the things that I wanted in a man. And you got to be specific about what you want.
You definitely have to be
specific like the ocean.
Right.
Do it. Put whatever it is. If you want him not to have black toenails, put on there, he better not have no black toenails. Who wants to see black toenails? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be specific about what you want. But you also have to put in the work for yourself. You got to put in the time with yourself. You can't expect for this person to come along and they're whole and you're not whole yourself.
Right.
So you're only going to align once you get in line with yourself.
Exactly.
So I made a list, and my list came true. Been the biggest blessing.
That's amazing.
Biggest blessing.
And it's not even so much like, meeting somebody whole. You can be working to your wholeness,
yes.
but you got to be putting in that effort.
Yes.
If that person ain't putting in that effort and showing you that they willing to change or they working towards being what you need them to be, then you got to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
You got to let it go. Ain't no point in trying to hold on to something that ain't serving you.
No.
And
it's okay to let it go.
It's okay to let it go.
It's okay to date.
Something gonna come better.
Exactly. It's okay to date.
Right.
I mean, and when I say date, real life date, go somewhere.
Right.
And it doesn't even have to be somewhere, but go and date. And it can be many people that you date.
Right. I mean, I'm single.
Yes.
So
yes. Take her on dates.
And not even that so much like I'm dating because coronavirus for
right.
one. And for two, because
you in your school. You in your bag.
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on.
But I mean,
It'd be nice.
I think a lot of people feel like they don't want to date because they rather just like I've never been a serial dater. I've never been able to date multiple people at a time, but at the same time it's like you're not gonna find what you want just putting all your time and effort into one person just because that's the one person that you meet. So
consistency.
Right. You gotta put yourself out there sometimes.
Yes.
Although myself being put out there is more like into the books. Put
into that book, that Espanol,
right.
the Spanish class you're taking right now.
Right. Putting myself out there is closing my laptop and having some me time. That's what it is.
You have to.
So
you have to.
It's definitely
It'll
necessary.
come when it comes. It will. It will happen when it will happen.
Gotta be patient.
Yes.
Learn to wait and listen on the Lord.
Yes. Come through word. They that wait on the Lord.
That wait
shall renew their strength.
Listen, you better come on with it.
Okay.
Come on with it. All right.
Man, listen.
Cue the music. Cue the gospel. The gospel cue.
Dum 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 dum. Take you on back to church, y'all. Let's see what else. We also that show Betty.
Yes,
okay,
Betty.
listen. We didn't say much about it last week because it's kind of difficult with that show. There's so many characters. It's Kurt, Indigo, Camille, Janae, and Honey Bear.
Yes.
So we're just gonna recap a little bit. The one of the main characters, Janae, had a YouTube with her best guy friend, and they also dated. So up under one of their posts, it was a girl. She write on he's a rapist. He raped me.
He me too'd me.
He me too. Something like that. And she's all like defending him. Why would she say this? She just say this because she's hating on our page.
She did all of this to find this girl. Went through so much to find this girl. Did get arrested.
She did get arrested.
And only to end up having a conversation with her and finding out that
the same thing happened to her.
Right. He did this best guy friend that she had this YouTube channel with and known since she was like 13 or something like that, 12, I don't know, but that he had did the same thing to her that he allegedly did to this girl. So
it's like, and then once she found out like, oh no, that happened to me, like I feel that same way, she confronted him about it. And he went into full 360. He did that. Oh, you gonna sit here and do this to me, Janae? Like you're not gonna believe me. You know me better than anyone. I didn't do that to you. I didn't do any of that to you. You love me.
The thing a man would do when they guilty and they trying to make you.
Not just a man, a narcissist.
Right,
exactly. Because he literally flipped it to where she felt so bad about it.
Then now she's questioning herself.
If herself, did it even really happen? Yes, boo, it happened.
Right.
It happened.
Exactly.
No, narcissism and narcissist men are real.
That's true. Narcissist women.
Yes. Yes. Just
Narcissistic women.
narcissism.
Right. Period.
Yes, and it can have a real toll because emotional abuse is real.
Emotional abuse. Oh my God.
Verbal abuse.
Don't even get me
physical
started.
abuse in general.
Right. It
But
just takes too much energy. It takes too much out of you. Like, and now she is questioning her friendship with him, and she ended up deleting their YouTube page, and she's questioning where they stand, if their friendship can continue, or what's gonna happen between them.
Yeah,
but I feel like deep down inside she knows that she wants to believe the girl.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she still just has that love and defense in her heart for her friend. But that can be a hard place to be in.
Right.
So, I feel her. But I feel like as a woman, at the end of the day, if you knew this happened to you, that would be like a great way to just stop or make your stand against sexual abuse in women.
Right.
Like, this happened to you. You see this has happened to another girl. Go ahead and make it known that you're not going to stand by him and support him and be his friend or whatever, knowing that this is the kind of behavior that he has. Because if it don't stop with something or somebody, it ain't going to stop.
No, it's going to continue.
Especially, like you said, being that his character come off very narcissistic, the likelihood of him stopping
is 0 to none.
Right.
So he one of them ones you just need to just go and punch him through his chesticles real quick. Right on straight through. He got to go. Like, he's going to continue to do that to other people. Just listen. Don't be afraid to speak up. Right. Let it be known. Tell somebody.
Talk to somebody.
Somebody
Somebody will believe you.
Somebody
and we
will.
have to be, even as women, like, we have to be more open and receptive when people try to come to us with these kind of things, instead of just automatically jumping to questions.
Maybe did you drink too much?
Trying to place the blame is too much.
No.
Like, just listen to the person.
Please.
You may be their only ally. You may be the only person that does believe them, so we definitely have to take the stigma out of believing women and blaming women for sexual abuse. It's not our fault when it happens to us. In no way, shape, or form. It's not.
Leading into, have you had a daily Karen or a weekly Karen this week? A Karen moment?
I haven't had a Karen moment this week, but I'll definitely say I have had two, like, major instances of racism in my life. One, I was looking to rent an apartment, and I showed up to the viewing, and the guy, it was a white guy, of course. He saw I was black, and I had my partner with me at the time. Shout out to the LGBTQIA ABCDEFG alphabet warriors. I had my partner at the time with me, and shortly after we left, he called us and was like, the apartment was already rented out. I was like, sir, we just left the viewing. How is that even possible? So I knew he just didn't want to rent to us. And then one instance, working in a pharmacy, I straight up had a doctor call me the N-word. Straight up had the doctor on the phone. I mean, he was on the phone, but at the same time, it still happened. And I literally walked out of the pharmacy and I had to take a minute, because that had never happened to me. Like, I worked in a predominantly white area in Tallahassee at a Walmart, and of all the people that would come through there, I never directly had anybody say anything to me. However, when that doctor called me the N-word on the phone, it got me so heated that I had to literally leave the pharmacy. Yeah. I had to walk out of there.
Oh, I would have clocked out. I would have clocked out, and I would have went to the doctor's office he was at. And I would have pretended to have some sort of panic attack or heart attack to where he had to come out.
Exactly.
And I would have grabbed him by his beady little eyes. Girl, that was back in the day. Not no more. You know, not no more. You're going to jail, sir. Now I'm calling the police.
Right.
I'm suing you.
Exactly.
I'm collecting $6.8 million.
Because you shouldn't even be in this profession.
Exactly. If you feel this type of way. It has gotten out of hand. It has gotten out of hand. My Karen, you know, I'm a healthcare professional. I'm a nuclear medicine technologist. So I deal with patients. Had one. He was like, okay, gal. Listen here. This is not how your partner did it on with. Sir, you have me today. If you want my partner, you can wait until next week and he'll be back around here to deal with you, sir. Like, why should I? Why do I have to deal with? Who's your gal?
First of all,
last time I checked, gal was not the word. It was not the word.
That's what we're not gonna do.
I had an incident. I think I was maybe 15 or 16. We was in high school. We went on a field trip. So this is, my parents have always been like, look, you are black, blackity black. This is what happens with this. Police will kill you. Do this. They gave me specific instructions, but at the same time, it's like I've experienced racism probably my whole entire life.
Yeah.
But this one, we went on a field trip to the Holocaust Museum, and the lady starts asking, I don't even know if it was the guide or I can't remember who asked. It was like, can anyone tell me what a ghetto is? So I raised my hand because you know a ghetto in Holocaust was the Jew, part of the Jewish the concentration camps. So I raised my hand to answer because I knew the answer. She said, "Oh no, honey, not that type of ghetto." First off, ma'am.
What?
Man, listen. Shout out to Mandrikio and Shakana because them two pulled me away because they knew I have a mouth. I still have a mouth.
Yeah.
And I was about to pop off.
Listen, that's crazy.
I'm gonna show you ghetto.
Right. You want to see ghetto?
You really want to see? I got it
in me.
In me. It's instilled in my blood.
Right.
Like, listen.
We can go there. We can go to the ghetto.
We can go to the real ghetto.
We can get real ghetto up in here.
GHETTO.
Right.
Whichever one you want to do. We can get real live. They have gotten out of hand. I'm tired.
They have definitely.
I'm tired of it. But not every white person is like this. I have some really close white people that I am friends with. Like,
me too. Real
friends with. So I don't know. But it has to stop.
Right.
The Karens have to stop.
Yeah. These
Seriously.
Karens and Bills.
And listen.
Y'all got to go.
Got to go. Like what Carisha say? Oh, she said, because it won't be me. I'm going to jail. I'll run you over and I'll back it up again and go over you again. I'm going to jail. Period. Carisha already done told y'all.
Right.
She did. Shout out to Young Miami and the City Girls. Florida all day long.
Okay.
Man.
You already know they say we crazy down here, but we have to be because this is a redneck state.
Gosh, I thought I was coming from one state to, well, no, I didn't think that. I knew I was going from one red state to another red state. I knew I was going from one extreme to one real extreme out here. Woo, man, it's crazy.
And we definitely want to shout out Breonna Taylor. We're recording this on the day of her birthday.
Yes.
So definitely happy birthday to you. Also, just a big shout out for Pride Month.
Yay! Pride.
Happy Pride again to the LGBTQIA ABCDEFG.
You know who it mean. Hey.
So yeah, definitely shout out to us for Pride Month. And we also want to, send our prayers to Ayana Dior, the trans woman that the video went viral of her being beaten, brutally, just crazy
for no reason at all.
And Yeah, so we definitely want to send our prayers and thoughts to her family, her friends, people that know her, love her, support her. We're with you.
We are.
And hopefully the people that did this to her get caught. Like,
stop putting your hands on people.
Stop putting your hands on people. And just because that may be what you like and you scared to tell your homeboys,
right,
don't mean that you got to run up on them.
Because that's all it was. That's all it was.
That's all it is. A lot of y'all men, a lot of these men, I ain't gonna say y'all, a lot of these men are hiding in the closet. They living behind closed doors, and they get offended by trans people, period. Like, it don't make no sense.
No.
It don't make no sense.
And don't be...
You can be yourself. We got a whole month out here.
Yes. Be yourself, please.
Like, please, even without the month, we live in every day as gay people, openly gay people. Like, it's okay. It's okay. I know for some people it is hard to come out, but still, that don't mean that you got to just brutally beat somebody because you feel offended by it.
Right.
Or
don't nobody care about what you like. You like what you like.
Exactly.
And I'd rather you like what you like out in the open than sitting here pretending and acting and faking the funk and doing and all and something you yes and no then reason. When you get into an argument with them, then you popping off.
Right. You mad.
Sir, ma'am, put your hand down. First off.
But why you mad?
Why you mad? Why you cracking your neck harder than me? Like, you getting all cracky up in here. Yeah, sir, calm down. You're at a 10. Bring it down 3 notches.
I need you to come down.
I need you to come down.
Because we going to have a problem.
I'm literally about to start being like my grandma and carrying around a little wooden spoon. Start popping people. Sit down. Get your behind in the house.
That's what we need. Like some
Karen,
some
get
ladies, some grannies. We need some grannies with some belts.
Okay.
Out here.
Grannies don't have belts no more. Grannies get liposuction and
that's true.
BBLs.
Are young now.
They are young.
And it's nothing wrong with being a young granny, but make sure that your children know, your
right from wrong, know, and to sit down somewhere. Sit your. They ain't never had that one where your mama go sit your
when you talk
get all tight.
They talk through their teeth.
Yeah, sit your
exactly. Yeah. You don't even see their lips moving. That's when you know you in trouble.
You run in here acting a fool. I'll rip your skull off. Who rips a skull off? I want to see
your mama. That's who. Your mama will rip your skull off. Keep playing.
Keep playing. Man, playing. These kids don't get that no more. They get you want to pop.
Right.
You want to go to timeout?
Go take a nap.
Yeah, go take a nap. Here's a melatonin gummy. Here's a melatonin gummy.
Go take a nap.
Y'all be out here drugging y'all kids, man. It's okay. We love the kids, though.
We love the kids.
We really do.
SugarBakeHerRadio love the kids.
We really do. Because I'm telling you, I'm probably going to be one of them ones that be like, you know what? My child ate a whole bottle of melatonin gummies. He was asleep for an hour. Didn't care.
I ain't have to worry about it.
I had to worry about it. I had to go. I got to take a shower. So, no. No judgment, no shame. That's going to be one. And y'all probably going to say she a bad mother. Oh, well, I'm doing the best I can.
You pick them
Black
up.
Lives Matter.
You pick them up for a day,
right?
And see, don't you be happy if you fall asleep and take a nap?
Okay,
before bedtime.
He's gonna crawl on your neck and probably pull your eyeballs
exactly. Up. You got a wig, take it off. You got eyelashes. Leave them at home.
He gonna rip them off.
They're gone.
They're gone.
And I'm not paying for that to be replaced.
No.
Okay.
No.
You volunteer to babysit. This is what comes with it.
Yes.
So.
All right, we're gonna end this segment. Shonda is gonna have a lovely, positive little message for the ending. It's been real, you guys. I appreciate you listening. Share us, like, subscribe. I don't know the things that kids say anymore for whatever.
Yeah, we're old.
I'm old.
Older.
I don't know. Y'all want to follow me? Follow us.
Yeah.
Follow us. Listen to us. Share us. You know, do it all. We don't care. We want the input. Inbox us. DM us.
Definitely tell us topics, suggest things that we want to talk about. Yes. Of course, we're going to always, be relative to what's happening. Mm-hmm. today because so many things are happening. But again, if you want relationship advice questions,
Health questions as
health
well.
questions, recipes, vegan
Yes.
recipes, whatever it is you
Man,
need,
look,
we
we like
got you.
a multicolored coat over
Right.
here.
We like Siri for black people.
Yes. How may I help you?
Like the thing that had Siri voice is Tabitha Brown.
Yes.
It was so calming.
It was so
That
calming.
should definitely be a
Yes.
thing.
It really should.
Tabitha Brown, we need that.
We need that. Can you make that happen,
Please make that happen.
Yes.
It needs to be, especially with everything going on today. We need
so
your calming voice. Just come on.
I can only be calm voice for a little
Apple,
bit.
write the contract.
Right.
We need it, okay? Because we're going to pay for it. If it's an app, we listen.
Listen, we need that. And eat some vegetables this week, y'all.
Right?
Some greens. Drink your water.
We with the protesting, but wear your mask.
Please.
Because coronavirus is still real.
It is. Put your gloves on. Protect yourself at all costs. Yes. We for it all. Just be careful, my black queens and kings. Please.
Right.
We love you.
Y'all.
We need you. We appreciate you. We got to stick together. Passing it on to you, girl.
So I've come up with a small segment called Shonda Psych Second, because I am a psychology major. I'm just, offering things or suggestions just to keep you mentally on point. Okay, so for today's Shonda Psych Second, or this week's episode, it is about happiness, like we were talking about earlier. So it's just, happiness is key. Find your inner peace and you'll find your happiness. Whatever it takes for you to get through those hard times, you got to go through it. A lot of people try to avoid the things that are tough, and when you got to dig deeper into yourself, but you have to do it in order to get to the better part of you, to get to a more full you. Like, you're working on making yourself whole, so you have to go through those ugly times to get there. You can't just skip over that part and be like, oh yay, I'm fine now. It's not going to work like that, because then you're going to be damaged. So find your inner peace and you'll find your happiness. And that's it. That's all I have for you guys.
All right. We out.
Peace.